Alright, hey, HadesOmega here. So I'm here at Afton Canyon Campground. It's my first day for the Mojave camping adventure is what I'm going to call it. And so today we're going to ride the second section of Mojave Road. Okay, so this is where I'm at. Pretty cool. And yeah, so I'm headed to the bridge or the water crossing to see how deep it is. I'm gonna wade through it. Okay, I got my Crocs on, my water shoes, and I got some shorts underneath, and we're gonna see how deep it is. So just the rule of thumb is if it's balls deep, it's too deep. Okay, and I'm riding mini bikes, so it's smaller than like a big bike. So yeah, chance of drowning it is higher. I know this Sauron, you can get it pretty wet, okay, but I have the ASI controller. I don't know how wet that thing can get. I don't want to damage it. I've got it wet washing it before, and it's not a good thing. Like the throttle stays open and stuff. So I don't. If I have to, we'll just there's a big truck right there. If I have to, we'll just we'll drive across the bridge. Some big truck just rolled up. Looks like it's gonna go through the water crossing. Alright, anyway, we'll go check it out. They must be working on something out here. I wonder where these guys are going. These probably guys work for the railroad company or something. But well, this is another one of the campgrounds right here. This is a big one right here. The one I have, it barely fits 2 cars. So this is the canyon we're camping in, Afton Canyon Campground. Very nice. It gets cold at night though, and it's getting cold again because the clouds are blocking the sun. It's about almost 8:30 or something right now. All right. So I'm taking a little tour through the campground on the way out here. So mine is pretty nice, my campground, but yeah, every campground has a fire pit, okay, a table, a shade, and a barbecue grill. This is a really nice campground. And there's like garbages here, and then there's toilets. So it's a really nice campground. It's $6 a night to stay here. I think it's totally worth it. People just leave their garbage out here, man. What the heck? Yeah, some of these campsites are much bigger, but I'll only need one big enough to fit my van. So, ooh, it's getting really cold. That water is going to be real cold when I wade through it. It's going to suck. Oh yeah, there's people working on the railroad right now. I don't want them to see me riding across the bridge. Alright, here's they go. Alright, so here we are. This is the entranceway to Afton Canyon Campground. Okay, but there's a sign here for, oh, you know what? They have maps. Oh, they do have maps. I'll definitely take one. I totally didn't look at this yesterday. But it gives you some info about the canyon, okay? It's called the Grand Canyon of the Mojave. It's a BLM land, so you can pretty much camp wherever you want. But if you want to camp in the campground, you got to pay a fee. So. Camp only in developed campgrounds and group camping area on Afton. Oh, okay, so you can't just camp anywhere then. Day use is free, so you can just park here and whatever, you know. But it's only in Afton Canyon. If you go to the other side, to the OHV area, it's free, from what I heard. Okay, and there's a map right here. So we're here right now in Afton. And then this is Afton Canyon right here, and this is the Mojave River that we're going to take a look at right here. My goal is to, so we rode this yesterday, okay? Right here. We rode all this. Oh, this other road just goes out here and it just stops. But we're going to ride through the canyon here, okay? And then it spits you out here in Rasor. Again, this is a Rasor OHV area right here. Oh yeah, see Rasor right there, okay? And then we're gonna ride this as much as we can, probably in the KLX, because you can ride a dirt bike here. And there's like, they got some dunes you can play with here, so we can go right in the dunes. And then the Mojave Road, I think this is the Mojave Road. This is the one we want to follow. When you get to here, you can't ride the dirt bike anymore. And that's as far as we'll ride the KLX, I guess. And then we'll turn around. If I can do it with the Light B, we can try it with the Light B too. But, and then so that'd be a good chunk of that part of the Mojave Road. This is the last section, or this is the last or the first section, depending on which direction you start. If you're starting from the west of Mojave Road, right here, you're gonna go east, right? So this is the most westernmost part of Mojave Road, and that's my goal. My goal is to ride the whole thing, because I rode this section, most of this section, 75% of the Mojave Road from this section on a DR650. So I want to see what's on the other side. But yeah, I heard about these water crossings and stuff, so check it out. All right, so yeah, these are the maps that are in there. So it says Rasor. Okay, so this is part of the Rasor OHV area, but this is like this is in Afton Canyon though. So this is the most western part of Mojave Road. All right, cool. One of them choo-choo train trucks going through the railroad track. So I rode through that last night just to see if you could do it, and you could. I don't see anybody out there. Here's the campground from up here. There is a group campground site up there. Okay. Alright. Okay, so this is the road that takes you to the Mojave Road. There was a road back there that said 4x4 road, but this is that they blocked that road off. I guess it's a preserve now. So there's the campground right there. It's just right next to the campground. The nice thing is it's in a canyon, so there's not a lot of wind, so tent camping is awesome here. There's hauling ass in the trucks. They must be working on the railroad somewhere. I saw 2 big trucks come by earlier. They must have gone down the water crossing. If it looks all wet on the other end, they probably did go through there. They're big. They're pretty big trucks. So I hear some motorcycles. Maybe they might be going through this way. So I might get to see somebody do the water crossing. Alright, it's big here. Here we are. This is the water crossing right here. Let's go check it out. It looks pretty muddy. I kind of don't want to. Well, I brought some soap, so maybe I can go wash my hands in it, but it doesn't look like you want to wash your hands in that nasty water. It looks like it just kind of. I don't even think this is the deepest part of it, man. I mean, this isn't when it's the deepest. Yeah, definitely those trucks drove through here earlier. So yeah, it's pretty long. I made 75% across all the way, but it gets deeper at the other side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wade through it right now. I'm gonna take my sweats off and then go for a dip. It's gonna be freezing. All right, let's try it. All right, HadesOmega here. There's my shorts. There's my purse. I'm gonna go walk across here, and we're gonna see how deep this is. So I would ride. I'll walk it like how I would ride it through with the dirt bike. Okay, so I will just go over these rocks right here. Important thing is to go reasonably fast. Hopefully there's no diseases in this water. It's okay, it's only touching my feet. So I would go through here, right? Lots of rocks, man. Looks really rocky. Okay, then I would go through here. Right up here. So right now I'm only feet wet, okay? That looks pretty deep, man. I just don't want to just test the water, so I'm gonna say. Okay. If it goes up to past my knees, I'm just like, yeah. Okay, so I'm like, ooh, ankle deep. Should be fine to wade through this, but we can still go up there. So, but I just want to test how deep this is. This is no problem for like a 4x4. Oh my god, it's so cold. I'm not gonna lie, it's so cold. It's just stagnant water, dude. There's not really any water coming through here. Oh yeah, you could ride through this. Just make sure you, so this part, you can actually see the rocks. So this is the good thing. It gets shallower here. I threw a bunch of rocks here, so it's easier to cross. I wouldn't go up here in like a Honda Civic or something, you know. Here, yeah, see, here's the highest right here. Oh. But I put my foot down there yesterday and my whole boot sunk in, so the water's cleaner here too, notice. Okay, so pretty much just walking on water type of deal. Okay. I should have brought my soap. I could wash my hands here. The water's much cleaner here. It's muddy over there. It's okay. All right. Yep. Now we're back to kind of ankle deep. Okay. Ankle deep. Well, we're gonna have to. We can't use that the brush anymore. Okay. So we'd have to get off into the water. I think we could do it. We could do it. It's only ankle deep. Just don't stop. Oh, here it gets deep. Yeah, it gets really deep right here. It's not too bad. I'm afraid just don't stop. That's the key thing. Oh, here it gets deep. You can't see what's underneath the water. That's what scares me, man. If you dump your bike, the whole thing's gonna get submerged, you know? Well, it's deep enough where you can put your feet down, so I wouldn't worry. I think I could do it. Yeah, I just walked the whole thing. It's all ankle deep, so I would say go for it, but the rocks are really big, man. On a 4x4, that's no problem. You know, you don't have to worry about falling over in a 4x4. Yeah, that's it. That's as far as it went. Okay. We're on the other side, and my feet are freezing right now. I'm not gonna lie. I might take that little shortcut back there on the way back. Yeah, that's a big I don't know, man. The thing is, like, you can't see the rocks in the water. I mean, it's not deep enough where, like, if you keep on going, you're like, oh no, it's way too deep, you know. But there's big rocks. They threw a lot of big rocks in it, so it's slippery and you could fall off the bike, you know. So, but I think as long as we kept our momentum going, don't go too fast, don't go too slow, we could do it. So that's a pretty long water crossing. I wouldn't mind doing it once, okay? But yeah, you could do it. You could do it, Merlin. And if you can't, if you stall the bike or stop or whatever, just put your feet down. That's all there is to it, man. Don't let the bike fall in the water. It's not that deep, okay? It seems deep, but I'll tell you this: we're gonna have wet feet today. So, all right. So that is the water crossing. This is the other side, and I guess it just kind of goes off into the canyon farther there. So we'll find out about that later. But yeah, so I just tested the waters right now, and it's just ankle deep. Okay. If we ride through that part that we rode through before. Okay, cool. All right, HadesOmega out. Okay, I'm gonna walk it on the way back. I know I don't want to do it because my feet are cold. My feet are starting to warm up already, and they're gonna get cold again. Okay, we're gonna ride through here. Keep on that throttle, man. Don't stop. Don't stop. It's gonna make big splashy, I'll tell you that, but there's not some really big rocks. It was kind of hard to see through it earlier, last night. So here it gets kind of deep too, so. But really, it's not that deep, but it's really rocky. That's the problem. And I think the combination of the rocks and the depth of the water is going to slow you down, you know. So as long as you keep on going, you keep your momentum, you'll be fine. I think both of my bikes will get through this, no problem. Oh well, I wouldn't say no problem. Here it's the shallowest. But yeah, I would just say don't even go on the side there. That's what slows you down. I think that's what I tried to do. I tried to just skirt the side here, but you can't do that. Oh, here we go. I want to go watch this guy thing. Somebody showed up. Okay, watch this guy go down it. It should be pretty easy. It's not. It's easy for a car. You just have to keep a speed going. Yeah, dude. You just gotta power through it just like that. Don't stop. That's the secret. You saw that. He pretty easily went through it in the truck, right? Here it's pretty deep. It's deep. It's just you know, it's a mind game, man. Don't let it suck you out. It's not that deep. As long as you keep on going, you'll have. As long as you can maintain your momentum, you'll be good. I would just say just hop in the water right here already. But yeah, don't hit it with a lot of speed. But don't go too slow where you lose momentum. You gotta pick one speed and just ride it out. Don't accelerate too. Well, I guess you're gonna have to accelerate if you slow down too much. So yeah, you could do it, man. Have confidence in yourself. That's all it is. It's a confidence game. I hate doing water crossings, guys. Okay. If it's just an itty bitty one, or if I can ride around it, then that's what I do. You know. That looks like a tank tread or something. Okay, yeah. If you got a capable off-road vehicle, then you could do this. So I've got a capable off-road vehicle. Like I would do it in the KLX. KLX would do this. I just don't want to get the controller wet on the light bee, but I think it'll be fine. It's not that much water. So this is about as high as it got right here. So half of my ankle. So I will go take a look at the light bee when I get back. All right, so that's HadesOmega testing the waters. I did it there and back, okay? And it was pretty much the same depth. It's kind of goes like this. It goes down, and then it goes up again, and it goes down again. Okay, so you can see the rocks poking out in the center. Yeah. The bad thing is if you went in and then it suddenly just got really, really deep, okay? I'd imagine this fills up, you know, but not this time. We kind of had like a drought this year, so I don't think so. Okay? All right, well, we'll try it later in the light bee. I'm definitely going to get my feet wet. All right, here we go. All right, HadesOmega here. So we're going to be heading out soon. Now I'm just going to show you what we're going to ride today. So yesterday we rode this right here, from the campground here to the road. Okay, so today we're gonna ride the whole canyon, this whole squared off part right here. I'm gonna ride it all the way up to here and come back. Okay, I'm sure there's plenty of stuff to see along the way. That's the water crossing we walked through today. I'm gonna ride through it today, hopefully. Then there's another water crossing not far, so it looks like it's gonna be a really short ride today. So the canyon is about, I think, 6 miles. I think it's about 6 miles, so it'll be less than 20-mile ride today, so really short. All right, there's a lot of things to see along the way too.
Love to rise in the summer morning.